Hi there, Dave with Crandall Office, and we know one of the most important things you need to choose when building out your remanufactured chair is which upholstery option you want. So we've taken a bunch of time to do detailed videos on each of our individual upholstery options, and now we're taking the time to do some direct comparisons between similar products. And so today we're taking a look at our two most premium options, full grain leather and Ultra Fabrics Brisa. And so without further ado, let's fight! All right, so let's jump right in and take a look at where these materials are similar to one another. And really, it's not gonna be a long list. These both fall into the non-fabric, so that leather kind of vinyl look that you kind of know and love. So they both fall into that same category. And they're both gonna follow the same OEM stitching that we have on all of our vinyl and leather materials. So you can see we go all the way around. We go through the middle here. We also have it on the seat. So both our full grain leather and our Ultra Fabrics Brisa vinyl are going to follow that stitching pattern. But beyond that, they're very different materials. So let's jump into where they're different. All right, so let's jump right in and take a look at where these are different from each other. And first thing we're gonna notice is that one is going to be a natural material. This is full grain leather. We buy it on the hide. Every piece is gonna be a little bit different, but it is a natural material versus the Ultra Fabrics Brisa material is going to be a synthetic material. It's a polyurethane vinyl material. Very, very high end, kind of latest technology goes into this, but we're looking at very different products. The first thing we're gonna notice because of that is that we're looking at two very different double rub ratings. The natural leather, full grain leather, is going to be rated at 100,000 double rubs when it's testing, and the Brisa sets the highest standard that we have of anything at 300,000 double rubs. So this is rated at much higher. That said, you know, and I've mentioned this in previous videos as well, the leather, we really don't have any concerns about the durability of leather. Everybody knows that leather is made to be one of the, it is one of the most durable materials you can put onto anything, including office chairs. And so we're really not concerned with that. That said, that 300,000 versus 100,000, we want to make sure that we noted that difference. All right, so the next area, these are a little bit different, is going to be in breathability. Now, neither of these materials in any vinyl or leather are going to really excel in breathability. That said, the Brisa material is the most breathable vinyl that we've ever really used. It's got a technology built in, they call it a breathable technology, but what we really see is that it does sit a little bit cooler because of that, especially if you're comparing to a full grain leather. It's going to be a thicker natural material that's really going to sit warmer than some of the other materials. So there is a little bit of a difference in breathability between the two. All right, so next let's take a look at the look, feel, and softness of these materials, which is another area that they differ from one another. When we're looking at our full grain leather, you know, we'll look at the look first. It's got some light pebbling to it, and it's definitely got some natural grain pattern. And as always with leather materials, every piece is gonna be a little bit unique and different. When we look at the gloss of it, it does have a bit of shine to it. So it's definitely not a matte material, but it's not overly shiny, not overly slick. It has a little bit of drag to it. So it does have some grip there, which is really nice in a seating application. It's not going to be a slippery surface, which is something we definitely wanted to avoid in a natural leather material. Comparing that to the Brisa material, the Brisa is going to be a much more matte finish. It's not going to be quite as glossy. Again, not a super glossy leather that we've got here, but this definitely leans more towards the matte look and feel. It's got a consistent grain pattern to it. That's again, it's a synthetic material, so it's going to be consistent between pieces, as well as the pattern is going to be consistent throughout each piece. But when we talk about the actual feel and softness of this material, you guys have heard me gush about this over and over before, but the Brisa material is the softest material we've ever worked with. I have a chair that I personally use that is upholstered in this material. I interact with it frequently, and I am always surprised by how soft and how nice this feels. It just is something unique. I don't know what they did to make it this way, but it is I love it. That's why I have a chair with it. It is amazing how soft and buttery smooth. That's a word that keeps coming up over here, is buttery smooth. It's a great descriptor for what this material is. So softness wise, this leads the pack on anything that we have. That said, the leather has a great high quality leather feel, not too slick, but they definitely have a very different look and feel to them. All right, so next let's jump into the stretch of the materials, which is another area that these are slightly different. Again, neither of these materials are really going to excel in stretch. Vinyls and leathers typically don't. But if we take a look at the Brisa material here, and I've got a piece here, it has a little bit of give, a little bit of stretch. You know, and not a lot, but it does give and stretch and move a little bit. We compare that to the natural full grain leather, and really it's a thicker material, and it doesn't really give and pull with you. So it's not gonna excel in the stretch category. That said, what I always like to mention here is one of the reasons that we really look at stretch as a characteristic is because it affects how the chair sits, because a non-stretchy material can result in some stiffness. It doesn't allow the chair to really move with you. Neither of these really suffer from that. These really do move with you, especially I think the Brisa might have a little bit more movement to it. It's a little bit thinner material, but neither are going to suffer from that stiffness that we're looking for as a negative attribute for either material. All right, so the last area that we're going to take a look at where these materials are different from one another is going to be in options and pricing. And so each of these materials have 3 different color options available, but the color palettes are going to be slightly different. For the Brisa material, we have this black that you see here. We have the brown that is called peat that you see behind me, as well as a light gray color that's called ash. When we look at the leather, we have 3 colors as well, but slightly different. We have the black that you see behind me. You see this darker brown that we call bourbon, and then we also have a lighter brown that's called caramel. So slightly different color palettes, but 3 options available for each. When we're looking at pricing, we're looking at a $150 price upcharge for the Brisa material and a $250 price upcharge for the leather material. So again, these are going to be high ticket items for price increases, but you really are looking at the most premium materials available, with Brisa being one of the more premium vinyls you can get, and then obviously full grain leather being a ultra premium material that is a natural material people know and love. So we're looking at the 2 higher prices and wanted to note those price differences. All right, so let's do a final wrap up here where we kind of give out advantage points in each of the categories that we went over. So starting with durability, we are going to give the check mark to Brisa. It's 300,000 double rubs, which is the highest rating we've ever seen out of any vinyl, and it surpasses the open house and BioKnit fabrics that we use at 250,000. You know, the leather is a very highly durable material. We will give this one a small check mark because everybody knows what to expect out of a leather material. It's a high-end material. It's not going to wear through. And so it does have a lower rating though, so we do have to give the bigger check mark to Brisa. When we're looking at breathability, again, we're going to give the check mark to Brisa. Again, neither of these are going to be super breathable materials, so make sure you know that going in. But this has got it sits a little bit cooler because of the breathable technology that they've built into it. So we are going to give the check mark there. When we're looking at softness, got to give the check mark to Brisa. It is the softest, most supple, just buttery smooth material that we have ever worked with. I can't say enough good things about how truly soft this material is. That said, the leather is a great feel. It's got a great hand feel, but it's just not going to match in the softness category as Brisa. They're kind of different materials from that standpoint, but this is truly a good premium leather material that's got a great hand feel as well. From a stretch perspective, again, slight edge in Brisa. I'm really not going to give either of these a check mark in that department. Neither of them really have a great amount of stretch to them. That said, also neither suffer from the stiffness and the change in particularly seat pad feel that we see in materials that lack that. They really do move with you even without the stretch. So no major deficit there, but we are going to give a slight, I don't know if they either deserve one, but if we're going to give one, we're going to give a little tiny baby one to the Brisa material because it's slightly stretchier, but not a lot. From a price perspective, Brisa wins with a $150 upcharge versus $250 upcharge for the premium full leather material, full grain leather material, excuse me. So smaller upcharge, but still really large upcharges that we're looking at between these two materials. They are the 2 most premium materials that we do offer. Looks perspective, I got to give looks to leather. It's such a classic look. It really has a very nice look with the pebbling and the grain pattern built into it. I think it looks more premium. I don't dislike the look of Brisa at all, but this has got a lot more going on. I also just love, and I'm a sucker for every piece being unique. That really speaks to me. I really like that, and I think a lot of other people do too. So again, both of these are going to be the two most premium materials that we offer. There's no wrong answer here. Brisa is really going to be a no compromise, made to be a ultra premium material. They knocked it out of the park on that. Leather is going to be what you know and love out of leather. It's going to be every piece unique. It's going to give you that premium feel and look, and the durability that comes with it. There's no wrong answer here. Both are great. Brisa is going to get more check marks, but leather, you can't go wrong with leather. So I hope this was helpful for you guys to decide between these two premium materials. I love them both, but Brisa's on my chair. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video comparing our two most premium upholstery options, our full grain leather and ultra fabrics Brisa material. If you found this video helpful, please click the like and subscribe buttons below. It really helps us out. And as always, if you have any questions about either of these products or anything else, don't hesitate to reach out to us at our website, crandalloffice.com, our Facebook page, or anywhere else you can reach us. We're always here to help. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Which are our two, so close. It's gonna be a day. Hi there, Dave with Crandall Office, and we've done, and where these two materials are are similar. All right, so we're gonna give, well, I went right into the, so I'm gonna jump, let's see, so, all right. So now we're into wrap up. Okay.